I'm watching my favorite television show, The Wire, for like the millionth time. And there's just so many little gems, just so many people saying so many smart things, in so many creative ways. And in this recent episode I watched, one character says to another, shame isn't as valuable as you think it is. And I think that's such a profound thought if we think about how much of our past we're trying to make up for in our present, how much of our past creates the identity that we now hold. How much of a time that no longer exists holds so much value to the time that we actually have right now. And I don't want to oversimplify and be like, yo, let that shit go. It'll just disappear. Because obviously, it ain't that easy. It's easy to say. It's not easy to do. But it's definitely worth thinking about. What happened yesterday, and it's what created us today. All the victories, all the losses, all the failures, all the success, all the lessons, everything brought us up to this exact moment that we're in right now. And the truth is, this moment that we're in right now is the only moment we have. We don't have tomorrow. We don't have yesterday. We have now. And let's add some more focus to now. Think about all the times you are the most happiest or the most at peace. It's when you're in the present. Oftentimes when we're chasing pleasure, it's not only to medicate pain, but to make us present. Gambling, your mind's not wandering, you're in the moment. Driving a car really fast, having amazing sex, gardening, meditating. It's all about being where you are. And being where you are is really the only place that you are. But our brains, can give us so much anxiety about all the stuff that we worry about in the future. And it can give us so much regret for all the things that we were in the past. And we make so many decisions based off those two imaginary places. So let's give the present a little bit more value. Viktor Frankl in Man's Search for Meaning says, the meaning of life changes moment to moment. You have to ask, what is life demanding of me right now? And 5 seconds from now, life might be demanding something completely different. Hence, the meaning of your life will change. Being present, living your life in these pockets of present moments. Obviously, we still got a plan. Obviously, we still have to take what happened yesterday into consideration. But there's so much value into thinking about that because we do so much to already want to be there in the present. We can breathe to bring ourselves into the present. I know if I think a lot in the shower, that's where I get lost in thought, and a 5-minute shower turns into a 35-minute shower. And I always end my showers by putting the water as cold as possible. And when I do that, instantly I can't think of anything other than how cold the water is. It instantly brings me to the present. And now I have to address what's in front of me. Not some made up future and not some, past that's no longer there. The shame and the guilt that comes from the mistakes that we have made, they weigh us down. And they do not have to be a part of our current identity. So many people are focused on their legacy, what they will be remembered for. But who gives a shit? What about what you are right now? I think it was George W. Bush. I saw an interview, they asked him, they said, what do you think your legacy will be? And his reply, which I loved, was, who cares? I'll be dead. And I love the freedom that comes with that idea. Instead of putting ourselves in further cages to have these reputations even beyond our existence, let's be what we need to be right now. Let's do what needs to be done right now. Let's spend more time in the now. That might mean more doing, less thinking. that might be, more letting go than holding on. That can manifest itself in so many different ways. And for each person listening right now, I think it's going to manifest itself in different ways, but choose right now over tomorrow and yesterday. If you find value in this and you know someone who would like to hear it, please share this racket with somebody who wants to hear it. They don't know how to access this. Please show them. And as always, I appreciate you giving your time. Until next time, love.